Good evening, and Chag Sameach. It is good to see one another and to be here and to be able to celebrate Sukkot together, a festival of joy, a festival of gladness, where as the weather cools, perhaps having made our way through the high holidays and now arrived at Sukkot, I can see us all smiling. It brings a smile to our faces. It's good to see you and to be able to say Chag Sameach to one another. As we begin this evening's worship, a special thank you and welcome to Michael Unger, our organist, and to Jeff Stern, our executive director and soloist for this evening, along with Rabbi Kamras and our rabbinic intern Jamie Starr tonight. We begin on the bottom of page 121 in our Sidurim. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel yom tov. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of this festival. May these festival lights open our eyes to the joys in life, beauty that delights the eye, and freedom to be ourselves, the knowledge of Torah that shapes our moral being, the heritage of celebration that unites us as a people. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, for giving us life, for sustaining us, and for enabling us to reach this season. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Joining together in our prayer for Festival Kiddush, praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has chosen us from among the peoples, exalting us by hallowing us with your mitzvot. In your love, Adonai our God, you have given us feasts of gladness and seasons of joy. This festival of Sukkot, season of our thanksgiving, a sacred occasion, a remembrance of the exodus from Egypt. For you have chosen us from all the peoples and consecrated us to your service and given us the festivals, a time of gladness and joy. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Israel and the festivals.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol am, v'rom imanu mikol lashon, v'kidshanu b'mitzvotav. V'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava, moadim l'simcha חגים וזמנים לששום, את יום חג הסוכות הזה, זמן שמחתנו, מקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, מכל העמים, ומועדי קודשך בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ישראל והזמנים.
Turning to page 125. Tonight, let our shelters be strung with the finest fruits of creation: love, fertility, prosperity, and wisdom. Let us promise to feed the hungry. Let our harvest bring peace. Turning to page 130, I invite all those who are able to please rise for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvidvona meshanei itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, b'mishmeratehem barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Uma'avir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila. Adonai tzevaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Page 133. The colors of early evening sky blend and deepen, allowing new lights to be seen. Twinkling through the branches, the promise that in darkness new light will be revealed. Together, everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto leolam vaed.
You may be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu advarim ha'elem asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בהם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Turning to the bottom of page 141. Doubting is but the forefront of faith, a faith in the infinite growth of an unbounded creation. A doubting age is one of restlessness, a discontent with what is current. A doubt is an idea that is still alive. To doubt that the past has uncovered all things is to express faith that many things are still to be uncovered. To doubt that we have grown to our full stature and knowledge is to express faith that we may develop into beings of such power and dignity that we cannot as yet imagine what shall be.
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, o sefele. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, zeli anu ve'ameru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed.
The words of Ecclesiastes, L'chol zman va'et, a season is set for everything, a time for every experience under heaven. Grant, O God, that we may lie down in peace, and raise us up our guardian to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace, guide us with your good counsel, and for your name's sake, be our help. Together, shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming, to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people, Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim.
We continue with the Amidah on page 204. Please rise. Adonai sefatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depended on you. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot ve'Imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol Barachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofe Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Mi Chamocha Baal Gevurot, Umi Domelach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah L'Hachayot Hakol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye Hakol. Page 209, together. Your might, O God, renews the earth. With dewdrops of light and blessing, let the earth be illumined and blessed. With dewdrops of joy and delight, let the earth rejoice and sing out. With dewdrops of life and well-being, let the earth be revived and improved. With dewdrops of redemption, let the earth be redeemed. Livracha velo liklala, lechaim velo lemavet, lesova velo lirazon. For blessing and not for curse, for life and not death, for abundance and not want. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukadoshim b'chol yom yihalelucha sela, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. You are holy and your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. You may be seated. Page 215. One does not travel to Jerusalem. One returns, one ascends, the road taken by generations, the path of longing on the way to redemption. One brings rucksacks stuffed with memories to each mountain and each hill. In the cobbled white alleyways, one offers a blessing for memories of the past which have been renewed. One does not travel to Jerusalem. One returns. Our God and God of our ancestors, be mindful of your people Israel and recall our merit for good and grace, and in loving kindness and compassion for life and peace on this festival of Sukkot. Zochreinu Adonai Eloheinu bo litova, Amen. Ufokdeinu vo livracha, Amen. V'hoshienu vo lechayim, Amen. This day remember us for well-being, Amen. This day bless us with your nearness, Amen. This day help us to a fuller life, Amen. Page 218. Bestow upon us the blessing of your holy festivals, and may we so celebrate them as to be worthy of your blessing. Our God and God of our ancestors, make us holy with your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our way of life. May our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. Let your holy festivals remain our heritage, and let us celebrate them with joy so that all Israel, hallowing your name, may have cause to rejoice. We praise you, Adonai, who sanctifies the house of Israel and the festivals. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim. We continue together on page 220. Find favor, Adonai our God, with your people Israel, and accept their prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants. Pour out your Spirit upon us. Let our eyes behold your loving return to Zion. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose presence returns to Zion. Baruch atah Adonai, hamachazir shechinato litzion. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon lechol hashalom, ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom. Shalom rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. V'tov b'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol et u'v'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Shalom rav al Yisrael amcha, tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Having prayed together as a community, we now take a moment for the prayers of our own individual hearts in a moment of silence.
כול רצון אמרה פי, והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי.
All of us know Sukkot as the harvest festival, not only one of the three of our tradition's annual harvest festivals, but the last in the growing season. For us, this may have less significance, at least for those of us who may not have a garden, but for our people who were farming, who were literally making their living, gaining their food, their sustenance from the earth, the celebration of Sukkot had tangible and real and spiritual depth to it. It came at the conclusion of the last of the harvest. It came on the heels of having worked feverishly to harvest the crop and to prepare the land for the winter. It came at the very end of a year's worth of anticipation and hope and planning and work and sweat, and a harvest that sometimes returned its yield fruitfully and sometimes less so, despite all of the effort. When our ancestors who farmed the land took the opportunity to build their booths as they harvested, to take the opportunity to give thanks, they were giving thanks with all of this in their hearts. The work, the dedication, the plans fulfilled, the plans unrealized, but most of all, the gratitude that nature, creation, and their own work had sustained them. We, by contrast, come to Sukkot. It comes at a time of our year in which we are not as tangibly connected to nature as our ancestors would have been. It is not about a recognition of the harvest that we have just worked hard to conclude, but it is nonetheless a pause in time and a chance for us to return to that deep sense of appreciation and gratitude, even awe. So before we go to take up the traditional symbols of the lulav and the etrog, I ask us at these moments to just take our own silent reflection on what is the harvest of what we have planted. What is the harvest that we have realized of our work and our care and our dedication? It may not be in the crops that are yielded, but it certainly can be seen, perhaps, in the resolutions made and attempted, perhaps fulfilled, in the relationships repaired or strengthened or deepened. It may be seen in even a certain attitude of how we approach the challenges that we face and give thanks for what we are able to achieve in the heart. So let's just take these moments to gather in the gleanings, the harvest of that understanding, of that field of perhaps not our land, but our lives and our souls. And each of us reflect for a moment on something of that harvest. Holding that thought in our minds and before our eyes, we will truly step into the Sukkah and into the spirit of Sukkot as we join later at the conclusion of the service in the Sukkot together, and as we take up the 4 species, willow, palm, myrtle, and etrog, and as we turn to page 307, deliver and bless your very own people, tend them and sustain them forever. Rejoice in your festival, and you shall have nothing but joy. Together, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al nitilat lulav. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to take up the lulav. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and brought us to this season.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyimanu v'higianu la'zman hazeh.
As mentioned a moment ago, at the conclusion of the service, we'll join outside in the sukkah. And for those of you who are joining us online, you are welcome to join us in the sukkah tomorrow morning when we hold our Sukkot morning service here as well. So now let us turn in the prayer book to page 322. Page 322 as we rise for joining together in Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach le'adon hakol, la'teit gedula le'yotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adam ha, shelo sam chelkenu ka'hem, ve'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Page 327. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding, loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemho echad.
Our thoughts now turn to those of our loved ones who are no longer with us, whose memory still moves through us as part of the harvest of our love, and their legacy, the harvest of their deeds. And so we especially at this time think of those who have been taken from our midst, but not from our hearts in these most recent days, remembering Richard Foreman, Reiner Hartman, Bonnie Kaplan, Herbert Medoff, Phyllis Rubenstein, Kathy Titleman, Rhoda Young. Zichronam livracha, may their memory abide among us as a blessing. In honor of their memories and the memories of all our dearly beloved, we turn in the prayer book to page 334 as we join together in the Kaddish praise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alama divrach irhutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei decho Beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehesh Rabba mivorach leolam ulomei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shebei dekudesha barichu. Le'ela minko birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alama v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlam araba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'immeru ve'immeru. Amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
And to conclude our service, we'll join in song, page 400. Page 400, you'll find the words for the singing of Haporei Sukkot Shalom at the bottom of the page.
Baruch atah Adonai haporei Sukkot Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom, ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei Sukkot Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael.
Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, our God and God of those who have come before us. On this Sukkot, we pause in time to reflect and to give thanks, to share of the harvest of the goodness of our lives with those who are in need, turn our hearts with greater understanding and awareness to those unspoken needs around us, and most of all, to turn toward you, that we may return to our daily tasks and our deeds with deeper insight and greater faith. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. O God, grant us strength and bless each of us with your peace. Amen. And Chag Sameach to each of you.